You know what I tend to do sometimes? I just load up the game here and there if I can't sleep or something, and I just pan the camera, now that I know how to do it, of course, over some of our territories, specifically the ones that I enjoy the most. So, Constantinople, for sure, is one of my personal favorites. One would think that Rantium would actually be up there, but it is up there. I go in and do the exact same thing over there, too. But I want y'all to look very closely. I did a little something, okay? If you can notice what I did, then you'll get a gold star. How about that? You'll get a digital gold star right on your forehead. I'll look to see what you guys come up with in the comment section for sure. But welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800. And let me tell you guys what I've actually started producing.
My analysis is positive.
What the heck is that? Oh! Really? I didn't... Okay, cool. Well, that wasn't what I was producing. I'm giving people penny farthings. And I have been working a little bit on the game, just a wee bit. But we now have a whole penny farthings district over here in Inferno. And I believe it was Patrick who mentioned this in the comments section in the previous couple of episodes. But he mentioned why I'm not bringing over... I don't know why I elongated my Y. That's very weird. I'm very, very tired at the moment. I did not sleep well at all last night, and my back is killing me. So... he mentioned why I wasn't bringing any of the Arctic gas over here because we actually have a decent amount over there, and I was saying that initially I was holding on to as much as I could, seeing it the surplus was okay enough to send it over to other islands, and I'm telling you now, the surplus is well enough to at least have one gas-fired power plant over here on Inferno. So I do have one airship that's in fact bringing over, I would say, around 300 Arctic gas over to Inferno, and it's coming from King William Island, Cape Polaris, and Port Defiant. It's not coming from the sites. So with that one actually active, look at the radius. It's going to take this entire district. It's going to take this one. It's going to get to this mine, and it'll also get to this mine. I don't think there's a way I can make it get to this one. Well, we can try. See what happens, but I seriously doubt it. Yeah, it won't make it. It's too much. Too far away. Not gonna happen. But having the electricity, at least for, let's say, the penny farthings, because we already have the very, very good specialist in here. But the Draughtswoman will replace Meg in this instance, because the Draughtswoman is actually going to utilize worker workforce and then boost productivity by 30% on the penny farthings, because what we're doing is we're actually giving penny farthings to both to Constantinople and Ditchwater. So Ditchwater now also has penny farthings, and that's really good. Okay, they should actually be going through not a lot of them, so it's like almost 400 over here. That's pretty good. And then over here, where's a warehouse that can take a look-see? Right over here. We almost have 1,000 right here on Constantinople. They're not going through it a bunch. So we're doing pretty good. And they're producing fairly quickly. And we're producing, way overproducing, actually, the steel. So what I want to do is I want to try to get this stuff all situated. I'm really waiting for that airship to come in. But in the... Oh, yeah, this is also going to be a thing. So I'm going to try the first-rate sapper today, because if we don't need to have Meg in these particular trade unions right over here, then these guys are actually going to work a little bit faster. I think they're only going to go, like, 1 second less. I doubt it'll be more.
Lift achieved.
But along with all that bit of information, which is really, really important to know, here is the elevator complex, at least the start of it. We already have these two over here, but I'm probably going to delete them in favor of this one, because we have 8 over here. I would assume if I were to park one over, or I can get rid of some of the road over here, right? And it should be fine, I think. But ideally, we do want more elevator factories, because elevators needs to work up the chain. And right now we have our guns being the maximum. What we started to do, if you recall, is we were bringing some of our advanced weapons over to Inferno. And Inferno was actually using them for the exports. Here's the thing, though. Because of Bruno, he produces 1 advanced weapon every 3 penny farthings. Same goes with steam motors. I don't need to start importing again. I'm going to have enough here. And we actually brought the Arctic gas, so we're going to have to go ahead and build this up. We'll wait for the Commonos to come back with some more bricks because we're going to need it.
Adjusting for winds. And
get this complex all built up with this particular gas-fired power plant. I'm also going to work on beautification here with the industrial packs and whatnot. I think it should be fine. That's good. He's coming back into it. We actually have made it balanced for the most part. Coal is where we're going to need a decent amount of, but eventually there's going to be another small island somewhere that will produce a whole bunch of coal for this place. I was actually eyeballing Ivygate, actually. Ivygate has 3 actual deposits. 2 of them are zinc. So if I were to plop down a trade union right over here, and then 1 over here, it should be just enough to get Inferna at least maintained with a decent amount of coal, because remember, we're going to build a lot more complexes. We need to essentially bring as much of this crap into here as possible at all times. And the good thing about this is, once I actually get rid of this thing, then I will be able to utilize a different specialist for the furnaces, which is going to be fantastic. I don't think I brought one over, though. Let me see. Yeah, so we actually have the Draughtswoman here. And the cool thing with her... Actually, no, not this one. This is not the Draughtswoman. I need the other one. She's over here. Where's she at, though? There she is. So substitute workforce. And having that be workers is going to be better because of 30% extra. I don't want to actually put an airport over there.
Where to?
I think it's just a waste of resources to do so, really. So now I think I can go ahead and build this thing up. Get rid of Meg out of here. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. So we just need to wait for this power plant to activate. These guys will have electricity again because they won't work without electricity. And these guys will work slower. So now they have 14 seconds. Not good. Not good at all. Now, did I have something else in mind for them? So I'm getting these things for...
Very promising ideas floating around.
Oh, okay. So I put this one in. Lord Footprint's Gargantuan Smokestack Act, which is going to produce or increase the productivity by 55%. In all of those foundries, on top of the other bonuses. So we just need some time. But we're running out of penny farthings, I can tell. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Alright, so this is active, and now 10 seconds. Yeah, they're good. They're definitely good. Where will be the next penny farthings district? I wonder. I did say I want to put this area as like a little town of sorts. I don't know if I want to hold to that. I really don't know if I want to hold to that anymore. I think this is probably a... You know what? No, we have plenty of room back here. I just saw how big the radius was. Let's put another trade union right over here. And we're going to have a whole bunch of these penny farthings come back over in this corner. So we'll do something like this again. Unfortunately, you can't make it go any further. That's if you want the straight road, that's all you can really do. Why is there like a random piece of pavement over there? The hell? Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy when I see stuff like that, and then I'm reminded that I am crazy, and now I'm making all of you crazy at the same time. Isn't it fantastic? That's what happens. That's gonna get blocked off. I can't really do that, but I can do this. I can, in fact, do that. That's really good, actually. Now, as far as... this acts as a... maybe? I don't know. I have to find out. I never really have tested that, really. So we're gonna need roads around this whole complex, like so. But the cool thing here, and this is what I was trying to do over there, is actually like indent it a little bit with the walls, but I can kind of do it here, I guess. Not a big deal. Get out of blueprint mode for me. Thank you. And we'll get these walls all set up first. Now, the next thing we're going to have to do is pre-plan these warehouses. I think 4 will be adequate. Have one there. And then this is actually equal with that side. Ah, yeah, and fire stations. Really important too. Fire station there. Put a fire station here and a fire station here. Good. Now I can go ahead and continue on with the wall. I don't know what it is about wanting to wall in districts like this. For as long as I've been playing Anno, and tell me if you guys do anything quirky like this as well. I have a tendency of walling in my industry from the rest of the settlement. Even if it's meant to be like an industrial city, like this kind of sucks that, you know, this is happening right here.
An explosion in one of your factories.
I'm looking up some deep breathing exercises on YouTube. Yeah, it's fantastic. Why would it blow up? Okay. All right. Where's site 2? I know, I get it. It's over here. It's over here. Which one? Problem solved. Jump scare too. I want to see how many of you are paying attention. Definitely have Meg in here. Oh yeah, I gotta put the first rate sapper. So I have Meg in abundance, really. That just sounds weird. Put that there. Now, how fast are you working? It literally makes no difference. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't think it was going to change much anyway, but the fact of the matter is, at least it's producing a little bit faster, question mark. It's not utilizing Meg. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm going to say. It's not utilizing Meg at all. Because we have this power plant working with Arctic gas. And we have these things working over here. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to build up this second complex as quickly as possible. But I just don't have another Bruno to get this stuff all situated. Yeah, that's what's happening next. So with the bicycle factories, I need to get that lady over here. Can you do that, please? Where are you at? You know, I've been thinking about Maria in a way of, you know, helping out with, like, the steam carriages and the scooters as extra goods is nutty. This has to happen. I have to produce motors. I can't use the steam motors, which is so unfortunate. So beyond unfortunate. Alright, back to Cape Trelawney we go. I need to figure out what else to put in for these bicycle factories. Okay, we already have that. I'm not doing Dario at all. Ferris probably is the best bet here. No. Workforce need? No. No. Is there any building specific except for her? Not really. Well, yes, really. The helical planner is not bad. 35%, but then this one's 30% with worker workforce. Yeah, I think this might actually be better. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Get one of him, 2 of this. That's gonna be for our second complex. But for the meantime, we're gonna swap out the input with the Drosswoman. Because that's gonna be pretty important, at least for now, to have increased productivity. Is that not working? Oh, that's for the fucking... God damn it. They look the exact same, dude. Look at that. Like, there's no change in it. I'm zooming in on my screen. There's literally no change. Okay, which one's which? There you go. Alright, how fast are you working now? 9 seconds. Okay, so from 10 seconds to 9 seconds. I mean, that's a little bit of an increase. I can deal with that. We also have this district to build up, and I'm considering doing that soon-ish. I don't have the specialist needed for this area, and it won't be... We would need the electricity here, so I can in fact put this one and Ferris and get these things working. Yeah. Okay, so that means this woman, go on. Not gonna work. Because I'm gonna need these things to actually work a lot better. Get these things upgraded. We don't have enough for that one. Gotta love it. Head over to Add Effects and we're gonna get more. I'm glad you guys really like the train station over here. I quite like it. I've never built something like this before because I didn't have the pack, really. I always wanted to do something. I wish they would have done more with the trains in Anno 1800. I know there are mods that grant you the opportunity to have, like, an actual transport system through your settlements. I will definitely include that in the next Anno series for sure, because I feel like it'll be really cool to have subways and trains that people can actually get on and utilize. It'll be fantastic. So did I actually put Meg in here? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. So we're definitely producing enough bikes, that's for sure, for our territories, because they don't need anything. Now, this is a problem I've been running into, at least for Constantinople. I feel like, while this side actually looks very pretty, I do feel like we're gonna need a bank over here, which means that we're gonna have to knock down a decent amount of these engineer homes in order to build this massive thing. And it's gonna really suck, but we gotta do it. Let's get rid of all the buildings here. And then we're gonna work on actually making this look nice once more, once we actually have it built up and all that good stuff. So get rid of that. I think that stuff over there should be fine. Get rid of those. We're gonna get rid of the trees, that and that. Good. Mostly because I really want to make sure these guys are paying as much as possible. Oh yeah, see, like the bank fits in there perfectly. Okay, plop that behemoth down. There's going to be a nice park over here then. Do we actually have the capability of building King George's monument? We do. We can actually build it here. I know I built it over there. You know what? Actually, how about some pavilions? Can put one over there and like one over here. Yeah, I like that idea better.
It's working. I think we have it.
Oh, you do? Cool. I'm on the edge of my seat, literally. Don't put the column there. Put the column right here. But spin it around like that. Okay, good.
Let's see what you're good for, shall we?
Do we need to? I think I'm pretty good as is. I don't really think I need to prove it to you.
Shake the tree, see what falls.
Oh hell, I have so many ships that are going through this region. It's just gonna intercept
People
one.
celebrate your leadership.
You know what? We're deploying the scrubbing, buddy. It's happening.
The rudder.
Let's go. Alright, where were we right now? We're in Constantinople. That's where we were. That's where we were. Okay, we need to have something nice over here. I'm thinking that big fountain. How big is it going to be exactly? Not here. It's here. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you know what? It fitting right over here, it's not bad. So I have to get rid of majority of this section. And plop that down. Pretty. I can dig it. I can dig it completely. Have a hot air balloon back here. I don't know why. I feel like it's a cool spot. And we'll have some random trees. Maybe we can put some over here. Well, let's keep to the white trees here. Iron Tower kiosk. Street map. Ornate pavilion. Maybe the occasional cherry. I think that's sufficient enough. There we go. So now these guys have the bank need, and that's going to help out a lot. I'm trying to make it so they have as much of their services as possible, and Constantinople can produce a whole bunch of festivals just as is. It's going to be badass. So that whole section works well. The pavilions work well with the actual bank, and that's what I really like to see. All right, buddy.
Coordinates plotted.
I think we failed already. Nope, the gunboat's over there. No, see, like, my ships are just gonna go through it. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Coordinates plotted. A bit rough around the fringe.
Alright, where are we going with this? To Pleasance? Alright. So everybody's going on a worldwide adventure right now. Gotta love it. We have a decent amount of Arctic gas, and we can go up to 2,500 over here right now. So we need to actually work on upgrading the docklands as well. But the moment that I get the last thing for the elevators, we're going to hightail it back over to Isengard and make it so that happens. Bring all that over here. Actually, what do these guys even need? They're engineers, right? Oh shit, they're workers? Oh boy, okay. Well, that's not good. Wait, I thought something actually changes the, one of the things that I got. Hold on. Give me a second. It's this one. No, it's not that one then. I thought, oh, okay, there we go. Instead of the usual workforce, the building employs engineer workforce. That's the one that I want. Engineers would be a lot better. That means they're going to produce a lot faster. I should start actually transporting those over here. I also brought this. Okay, that's good. So I need to get the other one like that too. Let's transfer this. Let's transfer this. There was one more. I thought it... Maybe I already brought it over. I think I already did. Let's see. There's that one. There was another spinny wheel thingy.
Airborne and ready to go.
Oh, no, there it is. Right there. Okay, so I have that one, I have that one, I have Ferris. Okay, first I gotta get this complex set up because, quite frankly, swapping this to actually have, like, tortillas come out and use a whole bunch of flour is gonna really reduce the amount of iron that I have to bring in.
I had better leave it to set.
Because these guys are just using flour and piggies, so that's what I really would like to prioritize. I don't think I'm gonna need at least this charcoal kiln over here. Where is the nearest trade union? I don't need a large space. This should definitely reach over here, right? Yeah, okay. Actually, put them up here. Yeah.
Done the deed, have ya?
Yeah, I did. We are going to put this in there. We're going to put...
Now we all get a piece.
Where is Ferris at? I thought I had one. Nice. I could probably transfer him over. He's more than likely on Rantium, and I didn't bring him. Yep, there he is. Jackass. We're waiting for one more book. Oh, no, there it is. Perfect. So we have all we need for both of these, and this is going to be for the flour mills. I hope we'll be able to have enough grain come into here. Get rid of these two then. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna plop that in there along with this and wait for the other book to pop up as well. Almost here. That'll pop up sooner before Ferris does. Okay, put that in here. Put that in here. Fantastic. We need Ferris up in here first, and then we're going to put the last book over in here. And I should have enough to build all these. Yeah, well, let's see what happens with 2. Really? It's that bad, huh? Oh boy. 600? Are you kidding me?
We're on tenterhooks.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
All right, everyone, back to it.
Okay, until I increase the engineers, that's going to be sufficient enough. Holy crap. That completely plummeted. I was not expecting that at all. Nope, not a damn bit. Alright, I'm going to need that other little wheel thingy. So now we're going to need a whole bunch of engineers. I did not. Where is that last little spinny thingy? It's over here in it. That's what I need. And now, these guys are running out of grain. That's the problem.
Materials.
Here's what we can do. There is an empty slot over here, and what I would like to restart using are the elevators, and we will bring in grain. That should help us out a considerable amount. Also relieve the pressure off of Constantinople to provide us with a lot of grain. And the 5 here are going to be utilizing so much. It's even going to get worse when we have them all built up over here. But they should be working faster. So let me do a quick test. Over here,
We put our love into
15 seconds. Not bad. So because normal is 30 seconds. I'm gonna plop this down over here. That's 10 seconds for grain. Or flour, rather. So we're gonna have to build a whole bunch of these. Let me see how many 5 actually does for us. If 5 with all of that is not too bad. That's 29. It's still not good enough because it got up to 44. Right. That'll do it though. Pretty sure it will. 58. So that means they should be able to produce enough for the second cannery district if I were to put this lady in there. Correct? Yep, they'll definitely do well. Okay. That works fantastic. I am so fucking surprised, but I have a ton of artisans, dude. I don't need this many. I don't have any more artisans over here that I can upgrade. And a lot of the problem is because I upgraded this section to...
This represents an extraordinary breakthrough in the field.
Yeah, now I'm seeing the problem. Because I actually upgraded a majority of these guys to investors up here, I'm running out of engineers. Which means we're going to have an engineer settlement. Or we need to have a settlement that has engineers and
better habitat.
more of their services. So, are we not bringing chocolate over here? I thought we were. We should be. We're not? How did that happen? New World Transports. Where's the chocolate coming? We're not bringing chocolate here at all. What the hell? Okay, well that's definitely a big oversight on my part. Head over to the New World. Hunt's Hell. Nope, don't do it twice. Where the chocolate at? Yeah, you're completely loaded with chocolate and we're not even exporting. Bring chocolate over here. And you know what? For good measure, I'm also going to use the early bird. Yeah, accept that. Put these 2 on New World Transports and set them to task. We are going to also need more ships, as usual. I think in like every single episode I need to recruit like for these ships. But now we can't have that all happen at once because we don't have enough engineers. 2 will be sufficient enough then. 2 will definitely be sufficient enough. So if we want to swap these guys into engineers instead of workers, like, look at that, 1,000. That's nutty. That's nutty. I don't like it. Elevators definitely need to be producing a lot more than this. 8 seconds is good, don't get me wrong. We need more of that though. So I think Ditchwater at a certain point is going to just boast a whole bunch of engineers. I did want it to be primarily steampunk, and it is that. I mean, can't deny it at all. But over in this area, I definitely feel like that's what we're going to need. Along with probably 1 gas-fired power plant to cover the entire area. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the case. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all of these workers right now. I know it's going to be real bad, but I'm going to go back over here to Adifix, and we're going to continue to expand the worker population, because that's what's going to be in dire need now. Think 2. There we go. Whole bunch of homes here. I think I'll put a long row over here and then do some more districts over here. And I have not yet sent spices over to Prosperity so we can gain some more hot sauce for these guys. Hot sauce and all the happiness needs, lifestyle needs, whatever the hell they're called at this point. They're gonna help out with boosting the population size of all these workers.
Being oppressed.
Like, oh, I can even give them penny farthings. Gives 4 workers. Do I have enough to do that? I don't think I do. I just flat out don't think I have the capability of doing so. Upgrade that, please. I don't know where all these farmers are. Because 695 is a lot. Quietus is not connected with the Imperium. There's none on Wolfsven. There are none here. There's none on Ditchwater, so where the hell are they coming from? I have no clue. Genuinely, zero idea where they're coming from. Because I built up this side as well. I should probably actually consider upgrading all these guys to engineers. There we go. That's going to help. Change their building skin. Yeah, I think that's fine. We need to have a variety theater over here because we do not need these anymore. A variety theater is going to help out considerably more. I'll plop that down right over there. Oh my god. There you go. So if I were to put that specialist back in here. Alright, now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, start that up again too. So now we have more workers. We have engineers that are coming in to work in these particular factories, and they would be producing 1 every 6 seconds. Fantastic. That's what you love to see. So the engineers here just saved our asses.
I am quite satisfied, thank you.
Oh, you are? I'm really happy to hear that. I'm satisfied too, because you're working your ass off for me. Excuse me while I have a sip of my tea. Now then, when we are changing the fertility of, or not the fertility, the ore deposits, we're going to get Ivygate up and running. That's what I think we're having happen right now. Yeah, okay, so this is the second one. Good. Good, good, good. Old World, Ivygate back here. Swap this to coal, please. I'm going to go ahead and actually, like, put the coal mines down. And we're going to also get the road network set up. Let's get this over to here. And then we'll get this one over to here. And what we can do is also put down charcoal kilns. Charcoal kilns in range of the trade union would probably do well. This one can just make it all the way down. It's not a big deal. The other one over there might have a little bit more room, so we might be able to fit one or two these charcoal kilns over there. I can fit probably one over here, and that will be sufficient for that. This one goes all the way into this patch here, so maybe one right here will do, and then the other one right here will do. Get that built to there, put that there. We're gonna need a warehouse over here, and I think this is the best spot to put one. Kind of far. I could probably put one over in the back here too then. I don't want it to affect this one at all. Yeah, there we go. And then the last thing, as usual, we're gonna need a oil store and oil harbor. Put the oil harbor right over here, because you know we're gonna have Jorg over here for sure, and he's gonna help with a lot more oil production. Get that there. We can't put one there, unfortunately. Let's put one of these here, one of these here, one there. This works. This works. I think that's pretty sufficient, because we don't have any more storage capacity or island capacity with the area over here. You know what I'm trying to say, damn it. So that's gonna build up eventually. Those two are getting ready. Once we hear the scholars say it, we're just gonna double back there and fix that all up. I have enough, I think. How much do we actually have in Constantinople now? Penny farthings, I mean. We're almost full up here. We have 2,000, and then dishwater relatively the same. 705. It's less here, but that's because these investors are using it in abundance. So getting the other guys necessary for this other complex to go up is going to be insanely important. Insanely important. Let me fix the building skins here, and we are going to upgrade these guys. They need probably a marketplace, right? Don't say that. You're fine. Everything's fine. Problem solved. You also probably want a pub, right? Because I guess you're far away. Good. And a very important fire station's right there. It's right there. Okay, never mind. I don't need to build another one. Looking good. We'll wait for them to actually upgrade. There we go. I'm waiting for this one. Anytime today, this century. There we go. Yeah, I'll just give them some time, I guess. It's a very densely populated settlement. I do kind of like the fact that it's that, but I want to try something funny. Let's go from here to here. Oh, yeah. That's an excessive amount of banners. I don't... No. I have to control myself. I have to control myself.
This is nothing short of a major discovery.
Alright, good. Change. Call right there. Actually, you know what? Build a road on this side. Make it closer. And you're good over there? Alright. So Ivygate is set to start working eventually once I get the other specialists that are needed. Mixed trees, I'm just going to go and dot the entire island with it again, because I think Margaret Hunt actually built a decent settlement on Ivygate. I want to go back and watch the Great Hunt War and see how much she actually had on these settlements that we're building back up slowly but surely. Because I know she was doing something. I don't know exactly what, but I know she was actually doing a decent amount. Is it actually in range? I think it is. Enough of it is, I hope. If not, I'll just move it once to the right. Not a big deal. So what are we working on over here now? Okay, so we're working on the books now, and I want to see how much that's going to affect the steel production on Inferna. Because I think overall we're good, but the problem is now, yeah, see, the coal's going down really fast. Okay, but he's arriving, so it's just enough, I guess. We're definitely going to need a stable. Oh, he just bailed us out. Oh my god, that was close. That is ridiculously close. Because they're producing every 9 seconds, and now, I guess with the book, it's good, maybe around like 6 or 7. That's what I'm anticipating. Yeah. Yeah. I think that should be pretty decent. We have these elevators working, so I definitely want to get 2 more ships out that have the engineer population. And they need 600 engineers for one of these factories. What I'll actually do is I'll get rid of that. I'm going to put these elevators over here. So I want to see how much exactly we have, because we're going to have to trade a lot with it. That's the thing. And we have plenty of steam motors, so like these guys should be working.
We've taken to wearing hard hats here.
That, and we're also gaining it from Bruno, who's also in here, which is fantastic. If we need any more steam motors, we're going to get it from over there. Is there anything... Now I kind of want to go and optimize every single one of these. So I want to look up for the motor assembly line and then the brass smeltery. Let's do that really quick. Because I want to make sure I have the best items possible and not have those trade unions just have ferrous in them. So brass smeltery. Doesn't look like we have anything building specific. Like the biochemical converter is definitely good. That's also very good. Okay, but you see the explosion chance? I'm not taking that risk. So nothing specific for the brass smeltery. How about the motor assembly line? Oh, this works. Okay, well, if that works, definitely get that. I really want to utilize that. Get 2 of those. Anything else, mayhap? Okay, that's actually pretty big. If that works with the motor assembly line, that's insane. But now, let me look up the motor assembly plant. No, I want change of input because hold on. Head over to New World real quick. I gotta see this because I haven't really played around with it too much. So the fans, in order to get the motors, right, we're gonna need copper to be imported over here to make cables along with the caoutchouc. That's not too difficult. Cotton plantation, we have them here. The orchard, but the ethanol is also very good as well. Ethanol, we're going to have to bring more of. Okay. Bringing over steel over here is easy. So the most difficult part of this chain is going to be making the celluloids. I definitely agree. That's going to be the most difficult thing. I agree with my own self. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I feel like this is actually possible in a way. So what I can do is actually change the fertility here again from orchids to cotton. And then I'll have cotton fertility and the abundance of this, because I definitely want to get rid of these citrus orchards. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. And instead, what are they being used for?
This place is like my bedroom, stacked all the way to the ceiling.
It's for the mezcal bars? Yeah, they ain't gonna fly. That's gonna have to be moved. I'm probably gonna work on that on my own accord. I think that's too much busy work to put on a actual video. But yeah, pre-planning it, we can definitely, like, because we're gonna need ethanol over here too. Essentially, we need a place that we can have an abundance of orchards that have coconut, the whole other crap that comes from it, the cinnamon, I think, and then the citrus. And I guess Horseshoe Bay is going to be the place to do it. because I did say I was going to actually utilize all this territory. Oh, beer festival's happening over here. This area is pretty substantial, and I think I can go ahead and put a decent amount in here of each. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I have to test it. So that's going to be one thing that I'm going to be working on probably sometime later this evening. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Because tomorrow evening, being actually Friday, I don't know, this is coming out Thursday? Correct, yes, Thursday. So on Friday evening, I'm going to be hanging out with Perseus in the Discord, and we're going to be doing some Rome 2 Total War stuffs, and I highly recommend if you guys want to pop on by, because it's also going to be my first time getting into Discord, and I definitely want to meet you guys, so by all means, if you feel like you'd like to come and hang out, come on down. I would love to talk to you. And if you have Rome 2, feel free to join in. I don't think it'll be a problem. Let's get another one of these elevator factories up. And that goes 600 more of our engineers. We essentially cannot allow our engineer population to dwindle. We need to keep expanding. And because we have a whole bunch of these guys here, we need a university. Put a university right here. Actually, it works well. And let's get the Unreal one. Old school. You know, actually, an oil power plant might be fine here. It goes a decent amount. I can get rid of this home. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of this artisan home. If I need to put another oil power plant somewhere, it'll more than likely be back here. So we'll actually cover as much as we can. Or get rid of these homes and just like plop it in here. Is that gonna cover? How much does that cover? Well, maybe here then. I would prefer it to be somewhere that's in a good spot. And this looks like it's actually like linked up with the other power plants, so it'll just be straight. Yeah, right here. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of these homes to begin with. As well as a temperate grove. And we're gonna blueprint this and plop it down right here. Do I actually have a capability of building across here? I do. Okay, great. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on this side that I did over there, which is to bring the train tracks all the way over here and then link it up. Why don't I like that? I don't like that one bit. Here's what I'm going to do. Instead of that, I'm gonna link them up on this side and then make it straight through the middle. That'll work well. And then we'll get oil over to this power plant as well. There'll be ways to get out, at least, I think. Should I just... No, I shouldn't go ahead and build that right now. This is working in this whole section, and once these guys are ready to upgrade, we'll upgrade them, because I don't need the artisans here. I don't think I have enough. I don't have enough timber. Timber is now in dire need in the Imperium. I guess we go over here to Constantinople and grab some and then upgrade the rest of these guys.
I think we have it.
Wonderful. What is it that you have again? I think it was Bruno, wasn't it? Nope, it wasn't Bruno, it was something else. Maybe it was Ferris? I have no clue. I put so many stuff. Oh no, it's the book. It's the book. There it is. Okay, now I'm gonna bring that over so I can see how well it does. Yeah, I don't like our engineer workforce only being plus 53. That's not good at all. I don't like that. But what I do like is the fact that these things are producing a freaking elevator every 6 seconds. I do appreciate that a shit ton. That's crazy. Because we have the creme de la creme of items in this particular trade union that's going to be working for this. I could, you know, potentially put the administration building down. I'll save that for later. Not a big deal right now. Head back over here because we're going to need some more workers. And upgrade all of them. Looking good. And obviously we need to change their skin once. Change those and change those. It is looking a little static, so I will have to work on it a wee bit. Get rid of this, and let's just put the ornate one. I think an ornate one will look nice over here. Screw it. Do for this as well. Much better. So we'll fill up this section as well with homes, and then I think over here we can do some more with like farms or such. I just have to see how much I can really juggle all of the worker workforce along with the other stuff, because like we still have more shit to build. Okay.
You ain't off good to us.
Why don't they have schnapps? Oh, because I'm only, yeah, that explains it. That explains it. Maybe I bring in some guns here. We'll see. I don't think schnapps, in comparison to everything else, like, that's only helping them out with their happiness needs. It doesn't actually give more than what they require. But the penny farthings, soccer balls I can actually do. I think I actually have a decent amount over there in the New World. Hold on. I might be able to do that.
Hola.
Hola, amigo. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm bringing over them soccer balls. Let's fucking go. The Scallop 5. Yeah, that's the name. That's the name that's going to be bringing all these freaking soccer balls over there. Let's go. Old World. Artifacts. And head over there now. New World Transports. Perfect. And then what I guess I can do is... Did I not have the capability of building this? No, I did not. Okay, so here's the deal. Prosperity is in a very interesting state. What do I mean by that? Well, the fact of the matter is, I hate what the Abraras need here. I hate it with an absolute passion. That being said, the only thing that we're not giving them is Atole, which is totally fine, okay? So I guess in this instance, do I have another airship over here? I thought I did. What I'm going to start doing now is we're going to see how can we go ahead and optimize the whole Hacienda Brewery with the hot sauce, because 2 minutes for hot sauce is fucking terrible. But if you were to activate this particular power plant, then it should be fine. Problem is, Prosperity does not have a lot of oil. It's been sending all the oil to Ditchwater since we actually started this entire damn campaign, right? So instead of this, right, and seeing as how it didn't really pan out with, you know, our test over here, I'm not going to get rid of the building.
Could spread this way of life to the whole world?
I'm not going to get rid of the grand stadiums, at least the blueprints, because I definitely feel like, flavor-wise, I want to have it. But what I have to figure out is how to fix the whole system of electricity here. But I want to get rid of all these fucking farms. I really do. And I think I can. They're providing them with rum? Where are the rum distilleries? Are these rum distilleries? Oh, that's one. Okay. I know what to do. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. We're going to be... we'll leave those for now. Leave this here. So we're going to need a trade union somewhere that's going to help with these. I don't care about getting rid of that, though. That's fine. I need to make sure that I have a lot of Hacienda breweries that are dealing with hot sauce. So this... Oh, that actually is a pretty good spot to put one.
Ship constructed.
Let's put 2 over here. I think I can actually, if I were to flip this one on its side, one will fit there. You're good over here. I can't put
Ship
one there. Okay. I think I can probably plop one back here. Yeah, I can. Good. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hot sauce breweries. I don't think that's even... That might actually be overkill. Yeah, because Ferris is going to reduce that by 50%, and by default, that's going to be at a minute. Electricity is also going to help out considerably. So let me go over to Rantium real quick, because we need to get this underway.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Hello. Alright, item development. Hot sauce. Okay, I have that. I'm not even using it. Actually, it's on, where's that island called? It's on Isengard. There you go. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I need that. I definitely need that.
Land that produces such marvelous and ingenious mentors as our engineers can truly be hard.
So, is Ditchwater fine if I just cut prosperity off? I'm seriously considering it. Hold on. So, prosperity to Ditchwater actually has 3 oil tankers working at it. I don't think it's necessary. It's almost full all the damn time. And we're producing oil like no tomorrow over here. How is the oil route? Or the amount that we have here? I'm sorry. I need to just really check this really quick. It's 76 to 45.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
I'm confident you're full of shit. And you are full of shit. Okay, listen. I've said this before, I'll say it again. If in the next Anno game, there's a jackass like this one, okay? We're in a different time zone at that point, okay? When we don't like our political rivals, what do we do with them in ancient Rome? Oh, whoops! He fell on his sword. That's terrible. Oh, I'll take that villa, I take that... Shush, I'm not talking to you. I'll take that villa, I'll take that villa. Oh, what about his family? That really sucks. Oh. Well, I hear the mines are really recruiting really good patricians at this time. God, you're a dick. Every single time he does something... Where are the sea battles, Cap? You know we won the fight, right? What is this news? I need the influence, man. I can't deal with you. Okay, I think, I need to actually see some of the oil tankers.
New consignment.
That's the Desmunda 2. Hold on. Let me go to the New World. I have to kind of, like, stake out here at Prosperity and see what happens. Do we have any oil tankers here? Alright, I'm risking it. I'm going into the world map. That goes from Rosa. That's Prosperity to Ditchwater with nothing in it. Okay. So I at least have one coming back, the Neptuno.
It's working. I think we have it.
I'm cutting off Prosperity. We don't need it. I don't think we need it. Delete the route. Because it's going to be more important to have the oil stay here and power this power plant in order to get all these breweries going than actually utilizing Patrick's oil supply for Ditchwater if Ditchwater's like almost always full up. And the cool thing about it is that I still have not worked on Horseshoe Bay, but there's still plenty of oil here, so if we need to reroute those oil tankers, we can definitely bring them from here. And I might just do that, actually. So once those oil tankers, I see them, and they're over here probably parked in Patrick's Harbor, I'm going to send them over to Ryu, and then Ryu's going to redirect them towards Ditchwater, because Patrick has a very, very important task, and he needs to make Patrick's Premium Hot Sauce. That is what we're labeling it. Add that to the list of channel merchandise in the future, because we're going to make it happen. You know, I'd like to make little quirky ideas like that happen. You know what I mean? everybody has like, oh my god, go and get my t-shirt. You know, I really like this particular channel's t-shirt. No, you want fucking hot sauce. My channel will provide you with the best fucking hot sauce ever, made by one of the most excellent governors ever. How about that shit? Do you see that happening anywhere else? That you're gonna have foodstuffs actually be given by your YouTuber? Absolutely not. Where you're gonna get it? Rantium. Rantium. Oh, what's happened here? Mortal Fear. Oh. I like your name, but you instill mortal fear into my very being. Just kidding. Well, you're here, so you're gonna go crazy with me and everyone else. But thank you for subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate you. So we have his complex set up over here. Let's see how much oil we have. 416. Start this up.
Back to the future.
Nice. So we're gonna get oil into this power plant finally. We're gonna get all of these hot sauce breweries up and running. We're gonna overload it with all the best stuff possible. So where is that book actually before we actually head out of here? It is on Isengard, I believe. No, it's not. It's in Rantium. That's the one. I want that one. And then I also want this. Clockmakers, jewelers, all arm. Oh no, I don't want that one. Is there anything else for foodstuffs? I wish you could recruit this guy from the Research Institute. But you can only get the one, and that's from the quest, which really sucks. Like, it royally sucks. But yeah, get your Patrick's Premium Hot Sauce here today. You heard it here first. And it's gonna be the ghost peppers, okay? Like, I don't want it to be Carolina Reaper, right? Because I just feel like someone is gonna get really sick. I put it back in the Rantium one again, didn't I? God damn it. Alright. How's it looking over here? Did they actually receive their soccer balls? Is that the soccer balls? No. I want to see what happens. They're getting clay pipes, which is fantastic. They have that. They don't have the soccer balls here yet. I'm glad the game didn't glitch of us going into the world map view. But yeah, I like to come up with little quirky ideas to be different than everybody else. Because, you know, everyone has their own, like, thing, right? I fully acknowledge that. I like to be different. I always have, in all my life. I've always enjoyed being different, and I never really cared whether people thought it was weird or not. It's just who I am, right? And there are certain things I kind of like to pick up on and see, like, okay, so if I was a channel viewer, which I've been a channel viewer for a long time, when, like, the other really big YouTubers and whatnot, obviously, but I always like to see, are they going to make something, like, cool and unique for their audience to really enjoy? Ultimately, what I plan to do in the future is, if you're at this point in the video, I have no idea. What I plan to do in the future is try to engage with you guys as much as possible, so I get a feeling for who you are and what I feel you guys would enjoy the most coming from me. Then we try to brainstorm and we make some unique stuff. That's what I think is probably the best thing to do. And you know what I completely forgot to do? Grab a whole bunch of timber and take it over to Ditchwater to upgrade all of these.
Entrance engaged. So more or less popular than before.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to be here. You can leave if you want.
My grandchildren always ask for these.
Your grandchildren ask you for columns and channels? Are you sure? Or are you just not paying attention to them? That was very interesting. Back to the new world. I just want to see how fast these guys will produce with this. Item transfer depot. So put this in here and put this in here. I'm not going to worry about the book. I completely forgot to do anything with it. So we want this in here and we want this in here, right? 44 freaking seconds for hot sauce. Okay. Okie dokie. That's definitely going to be insane. Absolutely insane. But, you know, at the same time, I hate the fact that all these guys appear our birds still. No big deal. So, we did a lot of work today. A lot of busy work. I'm going to kind of wrap that all together and we're going to get the hot sauce production underway and ship it over there in abundance. Make it so everybody has the best quality hot sauce the Imperium can provide. And hopefully see our worker population skyrocket even more, because they're going to provide 4
The people
workers
celebrate
per
quality dishes.
house with hot sauce. And it's going to be pretty good. So, until next time, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share with your friends. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, my friends, and we'll catch you on the next one.